HR that makes a difference.
100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA. Covered by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Company. KDKA and KDKA FM HD2 Pittsburgh, W261AX Pittsburgh.
Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Aetna Medicare Solutions Studio.
Proud to be the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA News Now. This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. President Biden will meet with House Speaker Kevin McCarthy tomorrow for more critical debt talks. Reporter Ellis Kim is on Capitol Hill.
President Biden and Speaker McCarthy agreed to meet Monday afternoon in hopes they can make progress in their talks to raise the debt limit. Their negotiating teams will also meet later this evening. McCarthy described Sunday's call as productive, but told reporters that nothing has been agreed to. He argued that the federal government must cut back from its current spending, something the White House is open to, but the two sides still disagree on what exactly those spending limits will look like.
They have about 2 weeks to figure it out. And if default does happen, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen tells NBC the U.S. will have to prioritize its debts.
We have to pay interest and principal on outstanding debt. We also have obligations to seniors who count on Social Security, our military that expects pay, and some bills have to go unpaid.
A private rocket's on its way to the International Space Station.
This is the 4th space flight for Axiom 2 Commander Peggy Whitson, who commanded 2 long NASA space station missions. A nod to the veteran from SpaceX chief engineer and former NASA human spaceflight chief Bill Gerstenmaier.
Welcome home to Zero G, Peggy.
It was a phenomenal ride.
And this nod to the 3 space rookies.
Make sure you share the joy of Zero G with your crew.
We will do that.
The Axiom 2 crew will spend 8 days doing science and educational outreach at the space station. Peter King, CBS News at the Kennedy Space Center.
A new CBS News poll shows the country is divided on immigration policy, with just over half of Americans in favor of housing migrants. New York City is getting a lot of them lately.
We received over 70,000 migrant asylum seekers in our city. 42,000 are still in our care.
Mayor Eric Adams blames Congress for not getting tougher on border security. At least 2 people have been bitten by sharks in the last week in South Florida. Here's CBS's Matt Piper.
A 35-year-old man fishing off a dock in Summerlin Key, an island in the Florida Keys, was bitten in the foot by a shark. It was reportedly out of the water and on the dock when it bit the fisherman on Friday around 8 p.m. A 20-year-old Miami-Dade County man was reportedly bitten in the leg by a shark Thursday afternoon in Marathon, which is also in the Florida Keys. The sheriff's office says he was attacked while spearfishing with 2 other people. About 39% of shark bites in the U.S. last year happened in Florida.
The National Hurricane Center is keeping an eye on a bit of a disturbance in the Atlantic now. It's hundreds of miles from the Bahamas and moving very slowly. Hurricane season doesn't start till June 1st. This is CBS News.
Need to hire quality candidates fast? You need Indeed. Their powerful hiring platform helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all in one place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
A lot of new enrollments, huh? Braylon, Braden.
Monique's daycare is crawling with new arrivals.
Hey, sweetie, are you hungry?
She needs more early childhood educators.
Did your sock slip off again?
And a nap.
Hey there, little guy. Okay. Whoa.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Ray Magliozzi here for eBay Motors. So you ordered a new air filter for your car. You try to install it, but it doesn't fit. So you take a little bit off the sides. Well, still doesn't fit? Well, you could try to sit on it. Or get it right the first time with eBay Guaranteed Fit. When you see the check, you know that part's going to fit. Air filters, brakes, headlights, over 122 million parts. Get the right parts at the right prices. eBay Motors, let's ride. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
There's a fishy new treatment in the fight against skin cancer. Reporter Scott Maiman explains.
In a joint study, Australian researchers have found octopus venom can stop the spread of melanoma.
It is an exciting outcome.
Lead investigator Dr. Maria Economopoulou.
It stops the proliferation of the melanoma cells.
She says more testing is needed.
We're still at preclinical level.
But there's hope it can be used in other treatments.
In prostate cancer or colon cancer.
Scott Maiman for CBS News, Canberra, Australia.
A dad in Massachusetts says he spent $21,000 for his daughter and her friends to go see Taylor Swift this weekend in Foxborough.
Oh, look what you made me do.
He says his original tickets never arrived, and prices on StubHub days before the show were insane. Ticketmaster says it saw historic demand for Eras Tour tickets when they went on sale late last year. Monica Riggs, CBS News.
All the news you need for your day and the sports, music, and podcasts you love are all on the free Odyssey app. Download now.
Join us at Odyssey as we all do our one thing. Together millions of things for our planet. May is National Bike Month, so it's a great time to remember the benefits. Biking is a great mode of transportation, being faster than simply walking, while being cheaper and more environmentally friendly than driving a car. Plus, it's low-impact exercise, so it's easy on your joints and muscles. Biking can also help you sleep better and make you look younger. When we each share our one thing, it becomes 100 things, 1,000 things, 1,000,000 things for our planet. What's your one thing?
Listen for the Drive at 5 with Rick Dayton. Weekday afternoons on News Radio KDKA.
100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA. Covered by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Company.
I recently sat down with Shenderovich and Fishman. One of the things we discussed is what really matters when they represent you if you're injured in an accident. One of the things that may surprise you is you can call them anytime and make sure you have the right auto insurance coverage that protects you. Full tort coverage, uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage, and something called stacking. That matters. Having the peace of mind that knowing the attorneys on the door represent you and will be involved in your case. And their fee, only 25%, not 40% like almost all other law firms. That matters. But most of all, at Shenderovich and Fishman, you really matter. So take a minute, check out their website, or better yet, call 888-98-TWINS to learn everything that matters when accidents happen. Because at Shenderovich and Fishman, they really do have your back, not your wallet.
Let's face it, your company is still feeling the financial effects of the pandemic. And if you own a restaurant, dental practice, or small business that persevered through lockdown, a phone call to Omega Accounting Solutions can be a game changer. Omega Accounting Solutions is an established, respected accounting firm, helping businesses like yours receive the ERC tax credit. Unlike CPAs and others who may not grasp all the complexities of the ERC, Omega's experts are fully trained to understand ERC qualifications and simplify the application process. Learn in less than 10 minutes if you are a good candidate. Call Omega even if you've applied for other pandemic assistance in the past. If your company employed 500 to 500 employees during the COVID crisis and continue to pay payroll taxes, you may be eligible to receive a refund of up to $26,000 per employee. Running a small business is challenging enough. Trust Omega Accounting Solutions to help claim the tax credits you deserve. Call now, 800-704-2000 or online at OmegaTaxCredits.com. The phone number again, 800-704-2000. That's 800-704-2000.
If your stunning home has gone a little stale, it might be time to contact your local CertaPro painters. We bring the power of pro to every job. That's CertaPro's power to do the job right, the first time, every time, and the power to renovate your home without breaking down walls. Take your home from blah to booyah. Get on CertaPro's schedule today at CertaPro.com. Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated. Home improvement contractor registration numbers are available at CertaPro.com.
Sunday mornings at 6 a.m. on 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA, it's Tech Vibe Radio. Join hosts Audrey Russo and Jonathan Kirsting from the Pittsburgh Technology Council's Huntington Bank Studios as they bring you a front row seat to Pittsburgh's tech sector. The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This station is testing its emergency alert system equipment. The EAS will provide timely emergency warnings. This station serves the Pittsburgh Extended Operational Area. This concludes this emergency alert system test.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Replacement Contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
Clear to partly cloudy tonight, low 49. Hazy sunshine in place tomorrow due to the distant wildfire smoke, high 78. Partly cloudy tomorrow night, low 56. For AccuWeather, I'm meteorologist Carl Erickson on 1.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Good evening and welcome to Amplify, a telephone talk show that looks at life from a religious perspective. I'm Father Ron Lingwin, hoping that you have felt the warmth of God's love in your life this day, and especially the joy you feel when you share that love with others. As we do each week, I'd like to begin our program with a story that is based on faith, informed with imagination, hopefully being a kind of platform for the program.